Episode 10. Mio, the hero cat, who protects his friend. Gomgom. Mio ran toward him and tried to hold him up. Inside Gomgom's chest, the heart gear spun uselessly with a hollow sound. The ticking grew slower and more irregular, and red, rusty water streamed steadily from his joints. Moisture had seeped into the heart gear, just as Papa had feared, and rust was already spreading. That was why, even under the sunlight, he could not find the strength to stand. "Get up, Gomgom!" Mio tugged at his arm with all his might, grunting with effort. But Gomgom could not move at all. With a trembling hand, Gomgom gently pushed against Mio's back and said, "Mio, I can't move anymore. Go to your mom by yourself. We're going together. Please get up, Gomgom." Tears fell from Mio's eyes, one drop after another. Gathering the last of his strength, Gomgom managed a small smile for Mio. "Don't cry, Mio. Go to your mom. I'll rest here." The light in Gomgom's eyes was slowly fading. "Gomgom is my best friend. I'll never leave him behind." Holding tightly to Gomgom's cold hand, Mio made a firm promise in his heart. "Gomgom, let's go to Papa in Echo Valley. Papa made you, so he might be able to fix you. So please, get up, Gomgom." Mio cried out desperately, but Gomgom's voice grew fainter and fainter. "I don't have the strength to move. Go, now. You're coming with me." With all his might, Mio pulled at Gomgom's limp arm. Gomgom was big and heavy like a rock, and Mio was so very small. But each time Mio pulled with all his strength, Gomgom's body moved forward little by little. And so, in order to save his friend, Mio moved farther and farther away from the land of cats. Ahead of Mio, a mountain path thick with fog stretched into the distance. The downhill trail was far more dangerous than he had imagined. Wet leaves lay piled high on the ground, and moss clung to the rocks, making them slippery. With trembling legs, Mio placed one paw in front of the other, carefully and slowly. "When I see Mom, I'm going to tell her proudly. I used to be a weak kitten who couldn't even save her, but now I've become a true hero cat who saves his friend. So hang in there just a little longer, Gomgom." Frightened, Mio spoke to Gomgom as if reciting a spell to keep his own fear at bay. But there was no answer. The gentle sound of the gears in Gomgom's chest had grown so faint it seemed to echo from somewhere far, far away. The fog thickened more and more, and a fierce wind blew up from the valley below, causing Mio's small body to sway. He was gasping for breath, and his legs shook, but Mio held on with all his strength. Just then, Mio spotted a small skylark flying through the wind. Wow! For a brief moment, his eyes were drawn to the bird, and in that instant, Mio stepped on a moss-covered rock and slipped. Meow! Gomgom's sheer weight pulled Mio down with him. They were about to tumble down the steep slope together. "Careful!" a trembling voice called out, and a warm, sturdy body with strong horns caught Mio just in time. Startled, Mio turned. Through the thin mist stood a mother goat with soft, snowy fur. "Are you all right, little one?" The mother goat studied Mio with gentle eyes as he struggled to catch his breath. Then she looked down carefully at Gomgom, lying beside him. "So this round little one must be Gomgom." "Huh? How do you know Gomgom?" Mio asked, wide-eyed. The goat smiled softly. "Mother Otter sent word to me, asking us to help you and Gomgom." "Auntie Otter did?" Mio's eyes grew even wider. Just then, a skylark fluttered down and perched lightly on the goat's horn. "That's right," Mother Otter and the Riverside Forest friends told us to look after you." The skylark tilted its head and flicked its tail. "But why are you heading down the mountain instead of going to the land of cats?" "Gomgom is sick. We have to find Papa in Echo Valley," Mio answered, gripping Gomgom's hand tightly. After hearing their story, the mother goat bent her front legs and said, "Climb onto my back with Gomgom. I'll take you to Echo Valley." "Thank you." Grunting with effort, Mio lifted Gomgom and managed to pull him onto the goat's broad back. "I know a shortcut to Echo Valley. Follow me." The skylark spread its wings wide and flew ahead like a small gray signpost in the sky. "Hold on tight!" With the mother goat's strong cry, the adventure began again. Her sturdy hooves struck the rocky path in a steady rhythm as she climbed. With every leap over the steep cliffs, the wind rushed past them, and Mio squeezed his eyes shut, holding Gomgom even tighter. All he could hear was the fierce wind rushing past his ears. "This way!" Up ahead, the skylark beat its small wings through the mist, guiding the way without rest. Before they knew it, the cold fog began to clear, and the fresh scent of the forest rushed toward them. Past the towering Rocky Mountains, past the deep green woods. Finally, in the distance, Echo Valley appeared, where a mysterious wind whispered. At last, Mio and Gomgom arrived at a blue-gated house beside a great ginkgo tree. "Gomgom, it's Papa's house." Mio's eyes sparkled with hope. Then it happened. "Make sure you go to your mom." From deep inside Gomgom's chest, the faint sound of the heart gear that had been turning so softly gave one clear click and stopped. The dim light flickering in Gomgom's eyes blinked once and went out. His head fell gently to one side. "Gomgom, wake up! We're here! We made it!" Mio wrapped his arms tightly around Gomgom's limp body. "We're really here, Gomgom! Please, open your eyes." Mio's cries echoed through the valley. "We came all this way." Beside him, the mother goat and the skylark lowered their heads in sorrow. Just then, the old wooden door slowly opened, and a warm beam of yellow light spilled into the darkened yard. Within the light, a middle-aged man wearing round glasses stepped forward.